After I had my babies, it took me 5 months to lose the first 30 pounds. This time around, after being keto before I got pregnant, it's only taken me 3 weeks to lose the first 30 pounds. And my first week back to keto, which just passed, I've already lost 4 more pounds. And today I'm gonna share with you guys the tips as far as what I did this week getting back into keto and how I really made it successful. Keto, and it feels so good, guys. I can't even tell you how amazing it feels. I've been waiting so long for this. You guys who have been following my journey, you know that I've lost over 75 pounds after having my 2 kids within about 9 months, and then 5 years later I maintained that loss, and then I got pregnant again, and I had an amazing pregnancy, but I was sick throughout my pregnancy with morning sickness and all of that. I struggled to stay keto. I was kind of keto-ish, and then I had Clara about 6 weeks ago almost. It's been a whirlwind. The first 4 weeks I did not do keto. I just ate, you know, normal food as my milk was getting established and all of that. I'm not going to bore you guys with all of that information. I want to really get into my first full week back to keto so that I can share with you guys what I've done to avoid the keto flu, because I did not get the keto flu this first week back. I lost 4 pounds right away within the first 3 days back to keto, which is awesome. It just shows you that things are getting moving, and yeah, you're losing some water in the beginning, but also you're losing fat and you're moving forward into the right direction, right? At least that's how I feel. And so I want to share with you guys what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, especially for the beginners who are just getting started to keto. Give you guys kind of a plan as far as what I've found to be successful and where I'm going. So right now, my goal is to lose another 35 pounds to get to my ultimate goal again. And I'm gonna share with you guys little updates on what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. And I'm also posting on Instagram the foods that I'm eating and stuff. So be sure to check out my Instagram feed over there. And I also run fun giveaways and stuff for my subscribers and my followers there as well. So let's get right into this. Getting right back into keto, I waited until I was 4 weeks postpartum. I actually had a doctor's appointment, and my doctor told me I can go back to working out and everything is great, even though I had a C-section. They approved me a little bit early. He said everything looks good. So like right at almost 5 weeks, I was approved to start working out. So I made a plan with my first week back to keto, and I was gonna commit to it. That's number one. You need to commit to your goals with keto and say, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna jump in. You wake up in the morning and you just go, because a lot of times people can get really caught up in the details of things, and then it can hold them back and they just won't even begin, because they'll say they're gonna start and then they'll wake up, they're not prepared, and they just won't start. So I knew I needed to be prepared, and I got prepared. So what I did was I started my handy little journal that I've been telling you guys forever. You need to journal things because you need to have it physical. Once you make it physical, then it becomes real. So you need to be journaling your goals. You need to set it out. So I have mine created. So I put in a full week where I commit to keto. And what I do is I've put little check marks on each day. And so Monday, day 1, my check mark, what I need to accomplish that day to make it a successful day and to know that I'm going to reach my goals with keto. Number 1 is meditate. I make sure I meditate for 15 minutes every single day, no exceptions. Like, it's so important to meditate. If you have really everyone should meditate. Please meditate. There's so much science that goes into this. When you have somewhere you're trying to go, you have a goal you're trying to reach, and you know, when you meditate, you're able to disconnect yourself from your life, and you can even visualize in your meditation what you want to achieve, and then it will help you achieve that quicker. So meditation is number one, very important. Then I put a check mark that I followed keto that day. For me, keto is 25 to 30 net carbs a day. This first week, I did not track my macros. I just focused on the net carbs, and that's what I recommend everyone just getting into keto does. You focus only on the net carbs, because if you try to go in with the macros and the net carbs, it gets too overwhelming. It gets to be too much. You can adjust the macros later on. Now, I am knowledgeable of how to follow the ketogenic diet, so when I'm preparing my meals, I already know to add more fats, and likely a lot of the foods that I have created and the day that I created was macro balanced correctly, just because I know how to eyeball it. So if you're brand new to keto, try just focusing on the net carbs. I am breastfeeding my daughter. I was gonna go 50 net carbs, but the day started and I ended up at 25 net carbs, and I felt great, honestly. I felt so amazing. My milk didn't have an impact at all. And then the next day I was like, okay, this felt good, so I'm gonna keep doing it. And that's the thing you just have to focus on, is yourself, your body, and just listening to your body. And so I continued on the entire week at 25 net carbs. And for all of you breastfeeding mamas out there, my milk has been fuller and more amazing than ever, and I do not have any milk production issues at all. As long as you are feeding your baby regularly, constantly, pumping regularly, doing everything that you would normally do, your milk supply is going to be maintained, even if you're eating a ketogenic diet. So I hope this makes you guys feel really amazing, because I know a lot of times people will say follow 50 net carbs so you don't impact your milk supply, but I'm telling you guys, I'm sitting here, and maybe this will change in a future update, but as of right now, I can tell you my milk has not skipped a beat since I've been doing 25 net carbs for, it's actually been longer than a week at this point. But so that's that. All right, so you guys know I lost 4 pounds within the first 3 days. Really amazing. After that, I said I am not getting back on this scale, because the scale is not what I'm focused on. I'm not trying to make a magical number on the scale. I really don't care about that. I care about my body, the way I look, the way I feel in clothes, the clothes size I'm wearing, that sort of thing. And that's my focus. So the scale can hold you back. So once you initially get that loss, use it as motivation for yourself. But then I encourage you really not to focus on the scale. If you feel like you've lost a little bit of weight, okay, get on the scale just to see. Maybe it'll motivate you if you see that you've dropped some pounds. But the scale doesn't know the true story, because your goal, my goal, everyone's goal, really, if you're trying to focus on the fat loss, is to build muscle while you are in this journey. Because if you're building muscle, you're increasing your metabolism, you're burning more calories at resting, and you're going to burn more of that body fat off your body. And when you reach your goal, you're going to maintain your goal, because you're going to have all of this muscle that is just a powerhouse for burning calories, and you're going to be eating the right foods, you're going to learn how to eat, and all of these things. It's like the perfect storm, okay? Focusing on doing the things that I need to do to move forward. Taking lots of before photos. So I took a ton of before photos. I've been taking progress photos as I go along. I'm going to be doing an entire journey video coming up on this channel with my entire, like right when I reach my ultimate goal, I'm going to compile it all together with all of the photographs of my entire journey to inspire and motivate you. But it inspires and it motivates me to take these photos. So I suggest you guys also take pictures of yourself along the way so that you can compare them, because you would be shocked how quickly you're going to start reaching your goals, and you're going to want to look at these side by sides, especially if the scale is not moving, because you can still be changing your body and reaching your goals even if the scale's not making a, like, moving an inch, okay? So that's really important. I did that. I took my before photos. I am like so ready to just like tear this thing apart. This whole ketogenic, I'm gonna lose this fat and all of that. Okay, next up, I worked out this week. I did about 3 days of workouts. I did 2 days where I was lifting weights, and I went for a walk one day. But truth be told, I have a newborn, so I have been bouncing and up and walking around holding her pretty much 24/7. So you have to realize, like, I do get in quite a bit of exercise, especially this week. So I did 2 lifting workouts. I did a chest workout, a tricep workout, and shoulders, and then I was walking and doing all of that. And so it's really important to get fitness in there. I'm going to be increasing my fitness as I go. You guys know I'm still pumping, I'm producing a lot of milk, I'm burning a lot of calories that way. So as that changes, I will be increasing my fitness. But if I wasn't breastfeeding and you know, losing 500 calories a day through that, then I would be focusing on doing daily fitness and really bumping up my exercise level there. So just keep that in mind if you're not breastfeeding, because I know most people are not breastfeeding. Next up, I had to prepare myself to get back into keto and really set myself up for success. And the way that I do this is with a system. And this system, be prepared guys, because I'm about to sell you a package, but I believe in this and I'm using this myself, and that is why I want to bring it to you, because I know I can change your life literally by sharing this with you. And so what I do is, for one, you need to have electrolytes, okay? Electrolytes every single day. If you do not get electrolytes when you're just getting into keto, you're going to set yourself up for failure, no question about it. You're gonna end up with the keto flu. It's gonna be miserable for you. You're not gonna sleep at night. You're gonna get horrible leg cramps, all these terrible things that you really do not want. So I have this package that I put together after my first week and really understanding what can build the success of the initial stage of the ketogenic diet and what you need. I include the electrolytes that I was drinking this entire week. And so what they are these Mitoplex electrolyte, but I have them available on my blog in a 10-day kit. So as you're just getting into keto, if you want to do like a 10-day mega experience, it's called, that's what I recommend for someone just barely getting into this lifestyle, because you're going to get 10 of these electrolytes. You literally just open these up and you pour them into what I'm about to explain to you next, because this whole system is basically geared to set you up for success your first week on keto. Really, this system can set you up for your entire journey with success with keto. And I don't know how the heck I did keto without this before until I found this product, but I'm telling you guys, it's a game changer. It will make this whole ketogenic lifestyle so much easier for you. So if you are intermittent fasting, now if you're brand new to keto, don't start fasting yet. Wait down the line. I don't want you jumping into keto and jumping into fasting at the same time unless it feels right and unless your body is telling you, oh, I'm not hungry. It's okay to follow your body's lead and just not eat if you're not hungry. And so that's what I personally do. Even though I'm nursing, I follow my body's lead. So if I wake up, I'm not hungry, I'm not gonna force food down my throat just because, you know, I'm gonna say, okay, I'm not hungry, I'm gonna eat when I feel hungry, and that's okay. I'm drinking tons of water, which leads me to you guys, make sure as you're doing keto this first week that you are really pumping the water up hard, because you need that water. Your body's flushing a lot of water, so you need to replenish that. So I'm drinking lots of water, and what I'm doing, because I'm not technically intermittent fasting, I'm doing a keto cream, which includes collagen, MCT oil. There are compounds in here that help your hair, strengthen your hair and nails, which is super important with the keto diet. I know a lot of women come to me with that issue where they say like, oh, I started the keto diet and my hair is like falling out. And I can tell you guys, if you're drinking the keto cream every day, you're going to save yourself from having that issue. But also the keto cream is loaded with healthy fats. It's amazing. So this is what I did, guys. I woke up around 9 o'clock a.m. I had the keto cream, and what I did was I mixed my electrolytes into the keto cream. And how I make this is with hot coffee. I pour this in there, I pour my electrolytes in there, I shake it up in a shaker cup with some heavy cream or half and half, and then I pour it into a mug. It's so amazing. It tastes like a vanilla latte, and for me, nursing, my milk is like so amazing right after I have keto cream. I don't know what it is in there. Maybe it's the high B vitamins, because there are 4,000% of your vitamin B12 in here as well. And you know, there's calcium, potassium, sodium in this, but this is amazing for like a meal. So this is what I did. Technically, I'm not intermittent fasting because there's 130 calories in this, plus whatever I additionally add in cream. So there's enough calories to stop the production of human growth hormone, which is really what you're focused on with intermittent fasting. But there are things in here that basically mimic that, so that it's almost like you're intermittent fasting because you're getting all of the benefits the same as if you were prolonging your meal until noon. So I had my keto cream right around 9. That was like my meal. Okay, so I'm getting calories, I'm doing great for my milk and all of that. And if you're not breastfeeding, you can do this too if you're not intermittent fasting. And so then I had my first meal then at noon, or really whenever I was hungry. So if it was earlier than that, I would eat. If it was later than that, I would eat whenever. And then I typically had 2 solid meals besides the keto cream. So I did the keto cream and 2 solid meals. After my first meal is when I had the ketone, exogenous ketones. So when you pump your body up with some exogenous ketones, studies actually show that it helps your body produce ketones naturally in addition to the exogenous ketones that are in your system. But the other thing that exogenous ketones do is it helps you with the hunger, the cravings, the mental clarity, the focus, the energy, muscle preservation as you're doing these exercises. It's going to help you stay on track with the keto lifestyle. And especially if you're someone who finds like you start, you stop, you fall off track, you get back on. This is like an insurance policy to help you stay focused and on track. So I shake up a nat, ketone, water, and ice right then and there in the afternoon. Now, if I was intermittent fasting, I would wake up and instead of having the keto cream, I would have the nat ketone while I'm in my fasted window in the morning. So I would have this first because you can drink this fasted, okay? So I would have that first, and then my first meal at noon, I would have my keto cream along with whatever else I'm making for my first meal, and then I would have my second meal. So really I would be having 2 larger meals, no snacks in between, and have this first in the morning. So if you're fasting, if you're jumping into fasting, if you've been intermittent fasting and now you're doing keto, then you can go about it that way, okay? So this is what I have found to really help me be successful, because I can tell you guys, first week into this, I didn't know what to expect. I was thinking I might get hit real hard with the keto flu. I'm up all night, guys, all night with my newborn, and I have energy all day, like all day. I have not felt terrible at all. I felt so good. I've been drinking lots of water, and you know, I can tell my body is changing. I feel just amazing. And so coming right into my first week with keto, it was really great, and so I wanted to share with you guys what I've been doing. I have on my blog 10-day experiences for you while they last. They may sell out because we're not able to get these in full packages yet from the company. By the time you watch this video, it might be available to order a full package of these electrolytes, because they're not like normal electrolytes. They work with your mitochondria, and they're called upgraded electrolytes. They're better than anything else you can get on the market. So these are coming. If you check out my blog, you'll see the mega 10-day experience is going to have 10 ketones plus 10 of the keto cream and 10 of the electrolytes for you to do this entire thing that I just did, your first 10 days with keto, okay? And so that's gonna get you over the hump. Now beyond that, if you wanna keep going with this system, you can do that, and you're gonna have all the information to be able to do that and save. But what's cool about this is you'll be able to try all of the different flavors that are offered of the ketones, because when you do decide to continue on, they sell them only in larger bulk quantities of single flavors. So it's really great to get started on the intro pack where you can try all of the different flavors and you know what you like, and then you can go on to drinking a ketone a day, a keto cream a day, and having your electrolytes every day, because that's what's going to prepare you for success. Now, in addition to this, I also took 250 milligrams of magnesium every night, and I recommend you guys do that as well. I just picked up some magnesium off of Amazon, and that's going to just bump up the magnesium level, because you do need extra magnesium when you're doing the keto diet. So I did that, and I had lots of water. I ate high fat, low carb foods. I focused on the net carbs. I was just eating tons of veggies And if you guys want to follow my journey on Instagram, that's where I recommend you connect with me. You subscribe to this YouTube channel because I'm going to be posting lots of different tips, tricks for you, updates throughout my journey, and I'm going to just share with you guys what I know to help you get your best results so we can all do this together. And then on Instagram, I post the foods that I'm eating and different motivational things and tips for you. And I'm running a giveaway over there on Instagram for any of my subscribers here on YouTube, as well as my Instagram followers. And I'm giving away a 10-day experience plus a 60-hour keto reboot, which is a fasting system, and I'm giving away $100 in product credit to purchase the full package of these. So be sure you go over to my Instagram, you follow me there, you find my giveaway, you get into that giveaway, you subscribe to this channel as well because it's one of the requirements over there, so might as well just hit that button now and look forward to more updates like this, as well as my transformation round 3 and final, because I'm not having any more kids. I got my tubes tied. That's it. I'm done. 3 kids is enough. And so thanks guys for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. And if you are just getting started into the keto diet, I would love to hear about your experience, your first week with keto. Put it in the comments. Thanks guys for watching this one. Take care.